I want to share a quick little story. This is what excites me about crypto and DeFi probably the most. About a week ago, as of this recording, I applied for a fairly decent sized loan for an investment we're looking to make. And, it was a couple $1 million, well, $1.8 million. And when I was applying, our broker was, checking out my balance sheets and just making sure that, we presented this really well to the loan officer. And so we go through income, we go through my balance sheets, we go through all my investments, we go through like, hey, here's what I'm worth. And then I shared my crypto portfolio, and it's fairly sizable. And they recommended, they're like, you have enough, like we don't need to show any of this. You have enough that like this loan will go through no problem. So let's just kind of like not share anything crypto DeFi related because banks and the loan officers really frown upon that. I'm like, but there's like, I got like $500,000 in just Bitcoin and ETH. Like those are stable assets. Those are awesome investments. Like why don't we just add it to the application so they can see, oh, and there's a $500,000 in crypto here. And he's like, the second banks see crypto or anything of that nature, or even like the DeFi income, he wasn't interested in it. It's like they kind of put the application to the bottom of the list. It creates a red flag. I was like, how wild is that? That we're still in that kind of curve, that kind of growth curve or adoption curve of crypto. And I know some banks are a little more open to it, especially kind of like there are some places that are open to it. And yes, you can buy things with Bitcoin more and more. Lamborghini accepts Bitcoin now, or at least where I live. And it's just like, okay, it's slowly getting there, but not really yet. We are so early, and that excites me. There will be a future as the adoption of crypto and DeFi continues to grow, as it turns into a $10 trillion market cap, which is still really, really small, by the way, that it's like starting to be taken more and more seriously. There's more and more liquidity. There's less and less volatility. It's being taken seriously, and I just don't see the blockchain and blockchain tech and adoption and kind of peer-to-peer banking and decentralized finance and decentralized banking going anywhere. I think we'll go through our cycles, but 10 years out, it's extremely exciting. We are so early, and if people understood that and they worried less about, oh my God, Bitcoin's up 5% today. Oh my God, market cap's down 8% today. Oh my God, Bitcoin went from 70 to 50 to 60. What is going on? I'm like, apart from all of that crap, all of that noise, which is, I'm not saying that's not relevant. That's where profits are made. We want volume flowing through. That's how us in crypto and DeFi, that's why there's such an opportunity, because of volatility. But zoomed out from all that noise, all the little ants running around, which includes us, by the way. Just imagine where we can be in 10 years. We are so early on the adoption curve. And to me, I'm just like, I just want to be positioned in it now. I want to master this stuff now. I want to really learn it now. So that when things really take off, it's like we can all say, wow, yeah, we were early before most of the world saw what we saw. And I'm looking forward to a time where it's like a bank sees $1 million in a Bitcoin portfolio and they treat it very seriously, like a proper investment. They wanted to see my stock portfolio. They're like, oh yeah, let's share that. But they didn't want to look at my crypto DeFi, which is wild. So I'm looking forward to that. And I thought I'd just share that story to let you know that that is just such an awesome indicator that we're still early. And like, we're in it. We're in it. And it's crazy. And it's fun. And it's awesome. How cool is it that we get to be in something so early? I feel like it's like Henry Ford, and it's like the early days of the automobile. And it's like so much innovation, so much happening. And it excites me to be a part of history in that way, in that fashion. So I hope this inspires you in some way. Do check out the at CryptoLabs research on YouTube. If you haven't watched some YouTube videos, we produce a video almost every single day. We've got the UIG. If you're a member in the UIG, jump in. Let's have a conversation around this. I want to use these audio experiences as a bit of a way for you to constantly plug in and almost brainwash you into becoming a successful investor. But I also want to start conversations around it. So hit me up. Let's start a convo in the UIG. And with that said, we'll talk soon.